come on. Down.
You know, sometimes, you know, we come to a four-way intersection in life and don't know which way to go.
So we start to think about what we leave, you know what I mean? And you don't think about it when you're younger. But as you get older, you start to realize that you don't want people just to remember you for being in prison.
You know, you can't do anything in life, you know, without focusing on the positive stuff and without really, you know, being honest with yourself and the people around you.
It gives me so much joy inside to be a part of something that's doing something so right when I've done so much wrong in life.
I'm Deb Cunningham. I'm the program director of Eyes, Ears, Nose, and Paws. I work with our clients, our volunteers, our dogs, and basically I make the program go. I also co-founded the organization with Maria Eikenberry. You want to see something, a cleaner push on the drawer? Yep, those two are fine.
Okay. Right.
All right, nice job. Where are we going next? Tug?
Tough, okay.
Good boy. Good boy, come on. Turn. Yes, good job.
I'm Maria Eikenberry, and I am the executive director and co-founder of Eyes, Ears, Nose, and Paws. We're a nonprofit in Carrboro, North Carolina, and we train assistance dogs for people with disabilities. When you join the ABEL program, you're committing to staying with the program for 18 months. That's a really big deal because many of the guys will come up for consideration to go to minimum security during that time. And when they commit to that 18-month period, during that time, they are not considered for going to minimum security. So they give up that, and you know, that's a big thing for many of them.
Get it? Yeah. Yep. Yes. It is. Get it. Give. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off. Good job, baby. Girl. Oh, good job.
Tug. Come on, Tug. Get it. Tug. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Up. Nose.
Stevie, get it. Bring it here.
Yeah, good girl.
Nose. Good boy. Good boy.
Their day starts at 5:30 in the morning. Everybody gets up at that time. The dogs they're not released to go outside the dorm until about 6:15 or 6:30, which is when breakfast is called for the first group. And that's when they take the puppies out. Then they go and get some breakfast. They have a little bit of free time before group training starts. They have 2 group training sessions. One is in the morning from 8 to 10, where they have access to the rec building, which has that's where the wheelchairs live and all the equipment lives. They get together and work in there from 8 to 10 and from noon to 2.
Good job. Good stay.
Now put your dog back in the.
Why did you join ABEL?
It was actually it kind of fell in my lap. I wasn't doing nothing on the camp. I wasn't doing nothing. Mostly just floating around. Then they were saying something about a dog program. I wasn't interested. You know what I mean? Because I never been around dogs. I never had a dog. So then then Deb called me in. She called me in for an interview just like that. How she got my name, I don't know.
A year or two ago, I would have never thought I would have been training the dog in prison. You know, I've never even seen a dog in prison until I got hurt. I haven't been to enough camps. I know it's in prison already, but it's a big thing. Whether or not it's going to happen or not, just the idea of one day you might be out in the world, and this might actually be the way you can make money or make a living.
But this is an opportunity, to say my hands-on training has made somebody's quality of life better, and the seriousness of that to me is really profound.
Practicing this, because in the end we're gonna try to recall the dogs to the end and do dog cavaliers, as a demo. Right now we're just working on our stage though.
A core guideline that we have for the guys when they enter the program and actually throughout the program is they're always supposed to be looking for the positive thing that's going on. And in fact, the guideline that we have is that they're only actually allowed to voice a positive thing that's going on with another dog or another trainer. And they're only allowed to give critical feedback when it's asked for by that person.
Good job, buddy. Good job, Will. Come. Shane. Good boy, girl.
It's also just a very important thing to be able to do in training, to see what your dog is doing correctly, to see what other trainers are doing well, so that they can really feel that success. And then it's at that moment when a trainer is most ready to move on to something that they might be struggling with.
Come on. Let's stand the boy. Come on.
What you're celebrating at graduation is the work of the trainers, the work of the dogs, the work of the clients, all coming together to create this team.
Stevie, she's not the perfect service dog. She's not up there. She's not like military. I do what but she's a great dog. I did my best with her. I put every ounce of effort that I had in with her, and I can hand her off today knowing that I did do my best, and I feel no failure whatsoever with her. Stevie is where she is because of a team effort. She had 3 great trainers before me. She's always had Miss Deb there as a coach. She's had the volunteer trainers who take her on her furloughs. So it was a combined effort of all of us putting what we could into her training, and we see the result of it now. Learning from my own mistakes has meant a lot more than having Miss Deb fix them for me. A lot of times I wish she would have fixed them, but she helped me fix them myself, and I learned from them, and now I know exactly what to do and what not to do. I try to brainstorm and come up with unique ideas for training sometimes, and a lot of times those ideas don't pan out and work too good, but every now and then one does, and it's worth the 27 failures that I got to go through. At the end of all that, I kind of understand what Michael Jordan meant when he said that failure really made him successful in life, because you're really going to keep failing over and over and over and just quit, or you're going to do something about it. And that's what I felt like Stevie really did for me. She made me a success because how much we failed together. In closing, I'd like to say that I've succeeded over and over and over again as an ABEL trainer. There were countless times that I just knew I'd succeed and did. I can't begin to remember how many times I've passed an evaluation, helped my pup progress, helped my fellow ABEL trainers, as well as help myself. Thank you.
I'm going to ask one of our clients, Hannah, to come up here. Hannah's written a speech which I'm going to read for her. I cannot wait to get my dog to have someone who can stay with me in the hospital, to woo the nurses, help me ignore the pain, to keep me company, and to keep me sane. I cannot wait to get my dog to have more independence, for it to be safe for me to be alone. You have blessed me by this work. You have blessed my family. We are grateful for all you have done.
How you doing, though? You all right?
I'm good. Yeah.
Like I said, I thought it was all about training dogs. I thought it was all about training dogs. I never thought it would be 85% dealing with myself, and the other 15% we was training the dogs.
You know, I used to have a dog. I love to have that dog around. But now that she is gone, I ain't gonna rush off to no pound. It's great to have a dog. That's what
There we go. That's it. Ta-da.
Alright, so somebody...
leash, it goes both ways. I want me a part-time dog. Won't keep me up late every night.